Hi everyone, this is Ermias coming to you live from Orange County, California. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's having a great day today. This is actually my last day to be in California, and I'm actually gonna be catching a plane in just a minute. As soon as I finish this Facebook Live, I'm heading out to the airport. I really did enjoy my time here in sunny California. Hi Esther, how are you? Hi Eden. Hi Eden, how are you? I'm in your territory in California. Hi Danny, hi Mulgeta. Good to see you guys again. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Today's actually my last day to be here in California, and I am going to be heading to the airport, and I just wanted to make sure that I really do my quick Facebook Live today and provide value before I leave. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ermias. I'm an entrepreneur. I live in Columbus, Ohio. I'm actually outside right now, and the wind is blowing. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I live in Columbus, Ohio, and I have three passions. Entrepreneurship, personal growth, and contribution are my passions. And I am doing this 30-day Facebook Live challenge, and I think I'm left with another maybe 8 days or so till the end of January. And for those of you who've been following, I really do appreciate you guys and commenting, giving me feedback. It's been a great encouragement. It wasn't easy for me to get started with this, but I'm actually starting to enjoy it, and thank you guys for being a great support. Hi Eden, thank you so much. Yeah, safe travels. So today I'm going to be talking about a very important subject for all of us, and it's going to be about leadership. Can everybody hear me okay? If you can hear me okay, can you please give me a thumbs up, because there's a little bit of wind here, and I'm wondering if you guys can hear me okay. Okay, that's good. Thank you. So we're going to talk about leadership. Okay, leadership is actually one of my biggest passions as well, and I will tell you why I love leadership. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. That's very encouraging. Thank you. So, you know, when you say the word leadership, it's actually one of the words that's very greatly misunderstood. You know, what it means by a leader, different people think of it and understand it very differently. Some people think leadership is about the title. Okay, if a person has a title that gives them a leadership role, then they're leaders. That's what they think it is. And other people think that it's all about the character, or whether or not that person has the attributes of a leader, and that's when they consider them a leader. But you know, just so that we come to the same definition of leadership, one of the greatest experts in leadership, I don't know if you guys know his name, he's very, very well known, and I'm sure you do, is John C. Maxwell. He's been called the expert in leadership over and over and over again by different publications, including Inc. 500. Inc.com and things like that. He's actually the leadership expert of our times right now, and this is how he defines leadership. According to John Maxwell, leadership is the true measure of leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. According to John Maxwell, leadership is influence. Okay, and I don't know how you feel about influence, guys, but influence is really, really powerful. Your ability to have influence over other people is very, very powerful. And a lot of times, you know, there's always this debate whether leadership is born or if it's created. Okay, some people say, oh, a leader is born, you know, they're born to be leaders. And then other people would say, no, it's created. Okay, and personally, I believe leadership is created. I mean, some people may have a tendency to be leaders even when they're like born because of their personality. Hi, Joni. Nice to see you here. Even because of their personality, they may have a tendency to be leaders. But true leadership or great leadership is actually developed. It's a skill. And Les Brown, he's a motivational speaker, very well known, very successful person. This is what he says about leadership. There's no such thing as naturally born heart surgeon. It's a skill that must be developed, and great leaders aren't any different. They're not born, they are created through hard work and focused learning. So leadership is influence. To be influential, you actually have to develop the skills. that is necessary for leadership. Okay, I just want to say a little bit about why is it important that we really need to develop our leadership skills. I mean, a lot of people think, oh, I don't have anybody to lead. You know, who am I going to lead? I mean, it's not necessary for me to develop my leadership skills. Personally, I believe that we all have leadership roles because we all have circles of influence. We all are living amongst people. And when we're living amongst people, whether it is in the home, like creating a home and being a family leader, a brother, a sister, a parent, whether it's in the workplace and you're working with other people, whether it's in business and you have customers, clients, people that work with you, contractors and things like that, wherever you are, you're surrounded by people, and the things you want to accomplish, or the passion or the purpose that you have, and the great things that you want to do, it's it's actually really impossible for you to do it alone. You really need a team of people to get anything great done. You know, leadership, that's why leadership is very important, because you really need to bring people together in order to accomplish great things, whatever it is. Like if we're talking about in the family and you're trying to lead your children, they need to work as a team with you in order for you to be able to find the results that you want, even with your children. You know, if everybody's not acting as a team member, it's really hard to get anything accomplished. And then if you can't accomplish things, the result is frustration and also dissatisfaction. Okay, a lot of times we fail in the things that we do because we don't know how to mobilize people and we don't know how to create a team. Hi Rich, nice to meet you, nice to see you here. And hi Maseret, hi Multibirds, have a great day. Great, awesome. Thank you guys for joining in. So that's why, regardless of where we are in life, what we do in life, what our priority is, regardless of where we are placed, we actually need to become better leaders as people, become better leaders and have better positive influence over other people. That's when we get to accomplish the things that we want to accomplish, because we have a team of people supporting our goal, and their goal is also our goal. So we're a team, we're working together, and then more positive stuff is being produced in our life, whether it's in career, in family, in business, anything that you're doing. You really need leadership. Leadership is very, very important. You just can't do things without having great leadership. So because leadership is a developed skill, that's actually a really good thing, because I really love it when I hear something is a developed skill. That means I can learn it. You know, if it's something that's a gift, it's born with you and you really can't do anything with it, it's kind of a disadvantage. You can't do anything about it. But when you, hi Maharina, good afternoon. It's morning here in California. So, but whenever you are, when it's a skill, you know, if something is a skill that needs to be developed, it means I can learn it. I get excited about that. But if it's something that, you know, I have to be born with it, I can't do anything about it, so that's not a fun thing to do. So leadership also is a developed skill, so it's something that we can grow into. Okay, so with this, and the other thing is, there's a rule in life, and this is something that Danny Johnson kept on talking about this weekend. There's a rule in life where whatever you are faithful with, you become ruler over much more. Okay, so the circle of influence that we have, whether it's in our family, whether it's in our whatever community that we're involved with, whether it's amongst our friends, whether if it's our siblings and things like that, or co-workers, or even in business, all of that, wherever we are placed, there's few people, even if it's like 2-3 people, there is a circle of influence that we're provided with. And if we develop leadership skills and become good influencers, positive influencers, and within that, whatever we're placed with, that's actually a playing field for us to develop our leadership skills. And that's when we start to become, we become trusted with much, much more. You know, all of the skills that we develop, they actually start to help us grow into much, much more. So there's no wrong time to develop your leadership. So basically the stuff that I'm saying right now, guys, is I'm hoping to inspire everyone to want to become a better leader. Okay, that's really one of my greatest passions, and the reason is because I understand leadership is influence, and with influence you can actually accomplish a lot of things, and you can help a lot of people. You can, whatever passion you have in life, you can accomplish it if you have influence, and because of that we have to become better leaders. Okay, so what are some of the best things? Hi Beza, nice to see you. Yeah, you finally caught me out live, yay. So what are some of the strategies of becoming a better leader? Okay, so there are going to be 4 points that I'm going to be talking about, and this is directly from the leadership expert John Maxwell, and it's something that really works, something that I believe, something that I follow, but it's also, you know, credible and validated. Credible and validated by an expert here. Okay, my aunt's husband just popped in and I had to say hi. All right, so there's 4 strategies that can help everyone become better leaders. Number 1, leaders truly value others. That's number 1 strategy. Leaders truly value others. Okay, you know, a lot of times, a lot of people, their philosophy of valuing others is, I'm not hurting anyone, I'm not going to hurt anyone. Okay, but that's really the basic thing. We want to go a little bit above and actually really value and appreciate people. Not only that, also intentionally go out there to help people. Really be interested in helping other people. Okay, so leaders truly care about people. You know, if you really want to improve yourself to become a leader, you want to truly care about people. Valuing other people is one way to develop your leadership skills. So, and again, with the next thing, like, so not just not harming others, but being interested in helping others. Being interested in helping others, that's when you really are developing your leadership skills. And also, leaders demonstrate that they really care in the way that the person that they are caring for understands it. They communicate that. They go out there and communicate that. They're not passive. They're actively going out there to help people. They're actively providing value to other people, and they're actively making sure that other people understand that they care about them. So that's number 1 strategy to become or develop your leadership skills. And the second thing is, leaders know their audience. Leaders, they understand and know the people that they're surrounding themselves with, the people that they're serving, the people that they're influencing. They know them as a person. And this is a very amazing concept that I learned maybe a couple of years ago. Instead of us, you know, a lot of times, you know, everybody, this is just by nature, everybody is trying, like when we interact with people, we're trying to become interesting. You know, we want people to like us, we want people to accept us, we want to be interesting. That's really our goal as we're interacting with people. Very little time we are interested in other people, you know. So when you flip that equation and stop trying to become interesting, but you start to become interested, genuinely interested in other people. And when I say interesting in knowing more about them, what their goals are, what their interests are, what needs they have, and what strengths they have, you know, genuinely being interested in other people. That's the characteristics of a leader. Leaders are interested in finding out more about people, understanding who the people that they're talking to are, genuinely trying to understand, because they're always trying to find a way to help other people. And you really cannot help people unless you understand what their needs are. So in order for you to understand what their needs are, you have to be engaged in finding out more about them. So great leaders actually, instead of talking more, they actually ask a lot of questions. Hey Andre, talking about leadership here. You're a leadership expert as well. Nice to see you. So yes, so you really ask questions to understand who they are so that you can serve them. That's another leadership characteristics and a good strategy to start developing your leadership skills. So it's not about the message that we have that really matters when we're interacting with people. It's about them, and it's about understanding who they are. It's about understanding who they need, and then serve them with a message that we may have. That comes next. So instead of trying to be interesting, let's be interested in other people. And then the third characteristics, I think this a lot of people know about, is leaders also lead by example. You cannot influence people without inspiring them by becoming a good example of whatever you're trying to communicate. Okay, you know, the first person that we all need to lead, is ourselves. Okay, meaning whatever that I want others to do, I actually have to first start doing it myself, which means leaders are always trying to improve themselves. Always try. If your agenda, or if your desire is really to lead others by example, you're always looking into yourself and trying to implement what you try to teach, trying to implement what you're trying to communicate with on yourself. So the first person you really need to lead is really yourself. And with that, you start to become better, and you inspire others because of your change, because of who you are, because you walk the walk. Your message, your belief, your life, and what you do, they all have to be the same. But when I say that, guys, I want to share one thing also. And this is something that I had to learn for myself. A lot of times we say, oh, I can't provide value, I cannot help others, I cannot lead because I'm not there yet. I haven't really arrived. I am not the person that the belief that I'm not there yet. That's actually not a good thing also, because there's not going to be a point where you have arrived. You're always growing. There's always room to grow, but you do your best effort to leave. Hi Tien, nice to see you here. You do your best effort to leave the principles that you believe in, and the things that you are trying to inspire others with. You do your best to leave it. Make yourself accountable to live according to your beliefs, but also share your journey. You don't have to be perfect to start sharing your journey. There's no way that there's actually not a point. There's not going to be a point where you're going to be perfect, but you're probably 1% better today than you were yesterday, and there's probably people that are 1% haven't achieved your level of leadership yet, so you can help those people. So you're actually you help and you share. But what we don't like, what's not going to help you or serve you, is you're teaching all these things, but you're really leaving a different thing. You're expecting others to, you're trying to hold others to a level of expectation that you yourself are not submitting to. That's one thing you don't want to do, and that's not being a good leader. So as a leader, you want to always lead by example and inspire others by the person that you are becoming. And the fourth thing is also, as a leader, this is a big one, guys. You really want to be optimistic. You have to marry faith and facts together. Okay? So, a lot of times, as I'm communicating with people, even, just reflecting on my own journey, a lot of times when we see facts and we say, okay, this is how it is. And we talk about the facts, whether it's good or bad, especially if it's negative, if it's not positive, we talk about the facts. Bringing the facts into light is one thing, but being optimistic about the future and how things can change and painting a vision is another thing. And leaders are really good vision painters. They paint vision. They're very optimistic. They know there's a solution to every problem. Yes, this is where we are, but this is what we can do to get there. It doesn't mean that this is where we end. It doesn't mean that this is where we leave. They look into the future. They're very optimistic about the future, regardless of what's going on here. Okay, a leader always holds that optimistic mentality, and that's something that you develop. Okay, you grow in your optimism, even though it's something that you have to exercise all the time, and then your ability to continue to believe and have faith about being positive about the future continues to increase from little to more. But it's something that you always have to exercise. So we talked about 4 things that can help us become better leaders, so that we have better influence around us, so that we are working with teams, so that we can accomplish great things. And those 4 things were leaders truly value other people. Okay, this is something that we need to practice, and it's, again, we said that leadership is trained skill. You know, everything that we talked about here, if we're not there at this time, it's fine, because it's trained skill. We can train ourselves, we can become better at it as time goes. We just have to be conscious and understand what we need to do, and open up to actually live these values. So truly value others, know your audience, be interested in other people instead of being interesting all the time. Learn about other people's goals, needs, interests, and strengths, so that you can serve them better. Third is be an example. Lead with becoming an example. Inspire others by becoming, by living the life that you are preaching, basically. And the 4th thing is make sure you're marrying facts and faith. Have faith, be positive about the future, be realistic about the fact. You don't have to deny the fact. Be realistic about the fact, but get up, like, look into the future with a lot of faith and be optimistic. And when you're optimistic, the people you're going to be encouraging and inspiring the people that are around you that can't see the positive side of a situation at that particular moment. And that's how you're actually really leading and influencing people into greatness. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you guys find this very helpful. I actually have to go because I've got to catch a flight right now. But thank you so much for watching, and if you find this message helpful, I really do encourage you to share it so that other people can find it as well. And and also, if you really like what you see here and you want to hear more information like this, we are building an online community of like-minded people. We can add you there. It's a Facebook group where we can add you there. It's by invitation only, and I greatly encourage you to type in add, so that I know that you want to be added there. And we also have 2 Facebook groups. One is in Tigrinya language and the other one is in English. So if you want to be added in Tigrinya language, please make sure that you type in add Tigrinya. Okay, thank you, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you, Ricardo, Muse, everybody that watched today, and please go ahead and share it and have a blessed day. God bless you. Bye-bye.